Hi, my name is Ken Campbell, and this is an audition for a TED Talk on chaos theory and the Beatles. The Beatles and their generation not only shaped the revolutionary culture of the 60s, but also embodied values and ideals that created a revolutionary change in consciousness that lasted for decades to come. Chaos theory, in short, suggests that nature has a way of breaking down and devolving into chaos, but that this chaos and randomness has a way of creating patterns of similarities that create great beauty and harmony. What does chaos theory have to do with the Beatles? What does chaos theory have to do with history? After all, history does not operate according to the same natural laws as govern the workings of the universe. But what if we could apply chaos theory to history? What if chaos theory could provide insights that shed light on the past and on the future? This talk is a thought experiment that explores the possibility that the revolutionary changes of the 60s and the Beatles themselves as a cultural phenomenon emerged out of a post-war world rife with chaos that was primarily the result of the cumulative effects of the First and Second World Wars. We are still living with the revolutionary changes of the 60s, of which the Beatles were very much a part. The culture wars of today, which have done so much to divide us, are very much a product of those changes. The rise of Donald Trump, Brexit, the rise of populist and nationalist movements in other countries around the world have all been exacerbated by a 24-hour news cycle, the rise of social media, and the technology that gives us the means for instant communication. This has produced a whole new level of chaos. However, if chaos theory is correct, and if we can apply it to history, then the Beatles might have something to teach us about what we might expect in the coming decade or so. There will never be another exact replica of the Beatles because history doesn't work that way. But what history and the universe have shown us is that they can both produce improbable, seemingly impossible results of amazing beauty, harmony, cultural greatness, and resonance that no one would have expected. And if the Beatles proved anything, it was that the improbable, if not the impossible, can actually happen.